Hello everyone, Anka here, back with another painting video. Here I'm showing off my canvas, which is really a hand-shaped piece of aluminum that has been primed with a metal primer, and I'll be working with acrylic paints. So this piece was for a show at Poetic Tiger Gallery called Enchanted Kingdoms. This show happened last year, 2024, and as is the case with a show that has a theme, you create a piece that fits the theme. And so I drew from my Pattern Cat series for this painting and really expanded it in a big way. This was the largest piece I had created so far in the series, and I really wanted to explore more of the sort of ethereal nature of these pattern cats balancing things on their heads, and if it is an extended metaphor for anything, what does that represent? So starting out with the literal, I mean, the Pattern Cat series is a lot about pattern, and so here it was a little experiment where I thought I might make the sky background checkerboard as well to match the cat's checkerboard fur, and it did not look good. You know, there's a difficult balance in paintings like this that require lots and lots of layers, or at least the way I work, where this stage of the painting looks bad, right? A lot of people, they call this the ugly stage. I don't want to use negative words. You know, it is very, very unfinished. And so to be able to push through that point in the painting, to know that in another 20 hours, that's when it'll finally really come together and look good. Yes, it can be scary, but with experience, you kind of, or at least I feel I kind of get a feeling for, I can predict whether this will look good or not if I keep putting time into it. And there's plenty of times where, yes, you can push through and push beyond and get into something that you weren't expecting would look so good. But in this case, I scrapped it early. I saw the checkerboard sky. I said, never mind, I'm doing a normal sky. But then moving on. So the layering stages of the painting pretty much finish the background first. The sky and the clouds are done, and then there's going to be a lot of layering over it, starting with the vase on top of the cat head that has a beautiful golden checkered goldfish in it, or actually more like a betta fish mixed with a goldfish mixed with something checkerboard. The inspiration for this piece came very suddenly. While I was on a walk, I was going to just, in a sense, expand this small painting I had done of a checkerboard cat with checkerboard flower vase on top of his head, and it just felt like it wasn't really interesting enough for a 12 by 12, and I didn't really know how I was going to expand it further. And then I was out on a walk, and it just like came to me immediately. It was like, oh, it's going to have a glowing fish in the water, and then there's going to be glowing bugs and caterpillar and butterflies all around on the plants, and they're all going to be golden yellow and patterned and casting a glow, and that's going to be mimicked in the clouds in the background of a sunset sky. And like I was able to visualize it perfectly. Worked it out in my sketchbook really fast color study, and came to the painting stage. But as for kind of the philosophical side of the painting, I do like, well, first of all, I'm going to leave things open to your interpretation. I'm partly because also I don't have a clear, concrete vision of like, oh, this is literally what this piece means to me. But there is something just about the changing of the world and the passage of time, and flowers bloom and grow and then die, and the fish swims in the bowl, and And I don't know, it's I think in some ways there's like a metaphor for just like the wondrousness of life, and kind of staying still and looking at the little things and enjoying kind of these precious moments that we are surrounded by. I think part of it, there is a bit of symbolism for kind of anxiety or depression, of like this delicate balance of mental health, at least for me personally. That is an ongoing struggle, and just being a little silly with it, of, you know, keep that balance. Don't tip the fish, don't tip the snail, don't knock over the flowers, but there's a way to be kind of calm and serene and optimistic about things. And yeah, I am so happy with this piece. I had a lot of fun painting it, and I think it turned out really, really beautifully. Looks even better in person. The glow is so fun. And the fur looks so soft and fluffy. And that is it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for listening. I will talk to you again soon. Bye.